Hi, my name is Henry Lee from BlueHeronArts.com. Now I'm doing a demo of a special process to mount actually to paint a painting for mounting on this scroll. This is a blank scroll we just got from China. It's a new products line on BlueHeronArts.com. It's mounted rice paper on silk margin, and you can hang it on a wall. Very convenient, without a frame and glass. So it's the classical way of display Chinese brush painting, or Sumi. The process starts by measuring the size of the opening area. So we cut a piece of rice paper exactly the same size, and we also cut a piece of silicone mounting paper, which is a heat-sensitive glue film. I will show you how it works later. Okay. And we start from the head. One stroke for the above the head. You can hold the brush according to the size of the stroke. You can hold lower if the stroke is smaller, or hold higher if you do a large stroke, long stroke. So pay attention to my movement of the stroke. So you basically use the pressure to control the thickness. So you press, lift, and press, and press. says longevity, 长寿. I wish I could paint as long as Master Qi Bai Shi, to live 98 years old and paint 90 years old, till 98 years old. Okay, next I'm going to mount this picture and then transfer it onto the hanging scroll. Now this is the blank scroll. We have the blank scroll here, and we have this adhesive paper or film. This is the original painting. It's still wet. You can see in detail. Still wet, right? It's okay because we're going to do dry mounting. It's not going to smear anything or bleed. It's fine. This is the paper. I'm turning it over, and now the silicone backing paper against the original painting. Just make sure the backing paper match exactly the original. It could be slightly smaller than the original painting, so the glue will not go outside the painting. I like to work a little slower, so I use lower temperature to start with. You need to do all the directions, so if from the center out. You can iron on the front side because the painting is still wet. Let me see. And just keep ironing it. So only about 1 minute, it will be set. You can see how it looks like. Okay, now I'm ready to transfer this onto the scroll. The first thing I'm going to do is to peel the silicone transfer paper off, the backing layer off. You can see, and leaving the film with the painting. The film is on the back. It's not a lamination on the front. You see, this is on the back. The paper is transparent, so sometimes the people got confused. This is on the back, okay? It's not a lamination process, it's the backing. So this is adhesive. Then you match the size. Now we have placed it on the scroll. I'm going to cover it with the backing paper I just released, the silicone release paper, and cover it just as a dust protection measure. So I'm going to start from the center and then out. Make sure your iron is always clean. You can use paper towel to clean the iron before you do this. So you not get dirt on the silk. You can also just cover the whole thing, like you use a large piece of paper. Okay, we're almost done, you see. So the whole process is easier than you do collage or quilting. So if you can do collage or some delicate works, crafts, you can certainly do this very easily. There's not much stress like you do wet mounting. So basically, just measure it precisely and be a little careful with your dust on the iron. If you do a larger one, you might use a little moisture when at the first you mount the original. With moisture, it's easier to get the paper perfectly flat. As you've seen in other YouTube videos, we have shown, but this part is just very easy. So now let me show you the whole thing. The hanging scroll. So we're going to hang on the wall to show you how it looks like. Okay, I hope you have learned something about dry mounting. If you want to learn more about frogs and other interesting subject matters, please consider taking my online class. This month, I'm going to teach you how to do frogs if you are enrolled already in my online class. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.